This is Excalibur Heavy Battle Cruiser, and today we shall do a build where we just stack up all forms of vulnerability onto enemies. Because from what we learned from the past few playthroughs, it's that Star Eater is a fucking nightmare. So to counteract that guy, I decided to figure out a build that stacks up as much vulnerability as possible. Or at least, pretty close to it. There are probably a lot more optimal setups than mine. But I still figured this would be something. The fact that I'm picking up Thermal Lance and a Carrier definitely means we're gonna focus down that vulnerability route. Not gonna fire on these guys. Not worth my time. Time to fight Carrier with Carrier again. Granted, in a head-on crashing match, the enemy Carrier wins this. So I gotta be a bit of a coward and attack from behind. So if my own Swarmlings ate that shot, thank goodness, that would have been painful. What's pleasureful, however, is Ataraxia. And just as I say that, a black hole shows up and takes away quite a bit of XP. Barely escaped that. Yeah, that's one of the big downsides of Carrier. It's a slow body. Doesn't have that much trust. Guess we're gonna reroll around these guys. And next up, we'll probably take Rapid Fire. Burst Fire is also pretty good, because we are planning on getting Barrage with Thermal Lance. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but we're really relying on the sparks rather than the lance itself for damage. Definitely need stabilization at this rate. Downside is my lance isn't nearly as damaging. Well, upgrades. As much as I want to take power reserves, I'll probably take agility instead, because I will eventually get Overseer. So for now, Fusillade it shall be. And yeah, that is quite a lot of sparks. There it is, Barrage. And we got even more sparks. With that done, now we can pick up Elegant Construction. Need to head to the other side and take out all of these guys. Small Fry. Just what I need for experience. Next up, I'll take Regeneration, because I do want Rapid Reconstruction with this. We're not really relying on Apex Machinery here. more upgrades, And I definitely do not want to take siege weaponry. It's not quite time yet. So instead, agility it shall be. At least I can rotate quite a bit faster now. Uh-oh. Not good. My entire fleet got wiped out. Bar one. I also am not sure whether I should pick up rapid reconstruction just yet. Let that comet deal with the big guy himself. Alright, fine, I may as well take it. And because I suffered quite a bit, the game decides to compensate by giving Revelation. Although what I'll take it from that is questionable. I'm considering Rampage, although there is an argument to be made for Grandeur or something else. Ooh, speaking of which, even though 3 times Rampage is pretty solid, I also feared that I may become too uncontrollable, so you know what? It shall be Strafe for the moment. Yeah, I'll probably go the improved thrusters route. Ooh, look at that. Dreadnought. Ouch. I strafed the wrong way. Time to dodge that. And he shows up on the corner again. My sparks are doing quite a lot of work applying vulnerability stacks, because holy shit, he's taking a beating. And he still had half of his guns. Downside is the range, of course. It's nothing special. Guess I'll take Candescence just to boost up my burn damage. And also to get Corrosion, which is another stacking mechanism that really benefits this build. Speaking of which... Oh, well, I picked up Purification, but it's not that bad, I guess. I could use that extra regen. And plus, I don't know if it actually modifies anything with the vulnerability stacking. And what I meant by that is, this build, it doesn't really rely on weapon damage, more so it relies on vulnerability stacking anyway, so you know what? I think we can live with this. There we go. You know what? Let's take improved thrusters, because I am feeling a bit slow. Nice. Circling around. Ooh. Sakura. I like this. I also like self-destruction. Burnout Reactors is gonna go pretty hard with this build. Fried calamari. Although Burnout Reactors right now is a bit iffy because no vital bond yet. So instead, I'll get priority 0. Alright, what's it gonna be? Oh, Scion! I will say it does get somewhat repetitive seeing Scion show up on the right side of the screen as opposed to the left or some other place. Double tap's not bad, I will say. With that being said, I think I could probably take Adaptive Armor. Efficiency was also a solid contender. Time to get up close and personal. And holy shit, that vulnerability stacking is doing wonders for this build. Let me take Overclock now. Although I'm not sure how much benefit it'll be as of the moment. Eventually, it'll make sense. Ah, my poor little swarmlings. They cannot do much to this guy. And I also cannot do much without taking too much damage. Alright, let's go for the kill. Good riddance. This guy, on the other hand, is easy prey. Ooh, upgrades. And, Overseer. You know what? People do mainly play Overseer Carrier anyway, so you know what? I can get away with it. And also, I'll get Vital Bond with this. These guys also make for pretty good meat shields. For certain types of projectiles, at least. One of them not being lasers, however. Ooh, upgrades. Time to take some hull strength. Come on, guys, put in the work. Sadly, no rerolls from that, but... Well, I just punched that cherub. Worst comes to worst, he can actually melee crash into stuff. Although, yeah, that really is a last resort. I guess I can make that last resort option a bit stronger with Juggernaut. And just make myself tankier again. That is pretty hilarious, I will admit. It's also more hilarious to see this guy just get bonked. This guy sure is taking its sweet time to die. Yeah, I do apologize for taking quite a while to kill this guy, but Yeah. Oh, look! Pretty much more of the same. At least this time it's not a serpentine enemy. It is pretty funny how I'm just like ramming into stuff. And once again, serpents. I probably should have taken force armor at this rate. Just for giving myself explosive bonks. At least I have allies now. Although base allies aren't that strong. It's interceptors where things really start to shine. Oh god, Celestials. My Swarmlings are not gonna face this threat all that well. One of them's about to die. Nice! That's what I like to see. At least it's Warbringer and not Crucible. Eat those hammerheads dead. Alright, that's done. We now have Vanguard. I am like clocking them in the face. That is pretty hilarious to see. Although I cannot get close to Warbringer itself without at least taking quite a lot of damage there. I'm just punching him in the face. That's hilarious. Whoa! I got embedded in him. But yeah, the vulnerability stacking really paid off. Oh, you big guy. You think you can push through me? You're mistaken. And now that I have Vital Bond, I can get Burnout Reactors. And the other mods that I really wanted. Yes! Cargo train! Alright, we're on to something. I guess I'll take Support Specialist just to boost up that construct assembly speed. Fire rate also matters, but not as much right now. So far, I've been relying more on my carrier's crash damage rather than anything else. It's just hilarious to just bonk into enemies. Ooh. I like that. I actually redirected it? That's hilarious. Alright. I guess I'll just reroll and get Interceptor. There we go. Now we're kicking with gas. Oh look, Champion Juggernaut. Sadly it got shielded, but it's okay. This build's coming together now. Probably stick closer to my interceptors because overclock over. Destruction. Alright, I'll take nanotech reconstruction just to make my allies that bit more durable. Nice! That was a good comment, I appreciate that. Nice. Tough choices, tough choices. But not really, because Grandeur is amazing. Well then, let's take Tactical Link, Wingman. Now we have some actual tough choices. But I think Bravado beats them all out by a small margin. Efficiency is also nice, so is Evolution. I don't really care about these mods though. Fuck it, Siege Weaponry. Downside is, I am pretty slow. Yeah. I am absolutely far from being a speed demon. But at least everything feels a lot more powerful now. Probably shouldn't have crashed into him like that, but whatever. Alright, now I'll take Burnout Reactors, and I'm sustaining it. Damn! Seraph did not stand a chance against this. The only thing really missing here is Saturation Fire. That thing has its own stacking mechanism. And if I get that, I might just be able to melt apart Star Eater. I don't really feel... Actually, Absorption's nice. A bit of a bummer is that I probably won't be getting Saturation Fire before Star Eater. But I can still probably manage it, considering how quickly I melted Seraph. And these Celestials. These guys, not really into them. Okay, there's Velocity. Yes, rerolls, rerolls, rerolls. it is. I really gotta hand it to Chimeric. Even after fighting this guy for dozens of times over, the ominous theme that shows up when he's about to show up is just chef's kiss. There you are. At least this guy actually has countermeasures against Swarmlings now. With that being said, the vulnerability stacking is still taking its toll. Because holy shit, he also barely stood up for a dozen seconds. Damn, I'm melting him. That was also pretty quick. Alright now, let's see what we need to take. Yeah, targeting, because homing strike shall help out with this as well. The more sparks, the merrier. I'm gonna let my swarming army take care of this. And it is pretty hilarious to see how quick they come out now. Upgrade time, and okay, these aren't as appealing. There we go, saturation fire. I now have a boss killer on my hands. Well, on my interceptors. Alright, let's get sniped because I could use some range still. gotta dodge that. Didn't dodge that too well. And whatever. We're getting closer to another level. Oh frick, it's this guy. Thank you, Comet. Very appreciated. Damn, the sparks are going everywhere. Especially the homing strike ones. Oh, Scion. We meet again. That was quick. You push my friends away, but we will come back for you. More upgrades, and look at that! It's a tough call between overpower and explosive growth. But obviously I'm gonna take explosive growth. Uh-oh, hammerheads. Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm dealing this much damage, and I don't even have overpower. Uh-oh. About that explosive growth stack that I've built up. I'll probably use it to take something like Slipstream instead, honestly. Because I could also use that rotation speed. Rampage is a bit questionable. Force Armor is not bad, though. It was like 2 Rampages, I probably would have taken it. You know, after a bit of thinking, I decided I could actually take Rebuke as well. Just to put the final nail on the coffin when it comes to stacking vulnerability. So far, this guy's stacking a lot of bullets into me. And I lost my ally. Not to worry, I'm half flying, half an ally. Half of my allies. There we go, slipstream. I now have agility. Oh, the calm before the storm. It probably rest easy. And just let my swarmlings do all of the work. Oh! That vortex really did a number on my forces. Yeah, Glaucus is also unexpectedly dangerous late game. Whoa! That shotgun blast was devastating. Way more dangerous than anything Star Eater has done to me so far. Although I may want to eat those words again, considering he's only 40 waves away. Meanwhile, Seraph just gets murked. This is probably the antithesis of AoE builds, which tend to melt Glaucus apart, but isn't as effective against Seraph. This is the other way around. Granted, it can still take care of crowds reasonably well. There we go, overpower. Okay, my game is now actually starting to take a frame dip. The frame dips before weren't too much, but now it's actually noticeable. At least on the plus side, that means my build is doing even more damage. Oh look, Eclipse again. Now that the shield is gone, I can now go for the kill. Ooh. It looked like a sizable cargo train, but it really wasn't anything special when it came to our actual cargo. Well, my PC is definitely also taking a number from this build. Oh, a crucible. Aha! Oh, look, Dweller. The biggest victim of damage stacking and vulnerability stacking as well. Those waves would have been pretty good against my build, but it's just so much vulnerability stacking that it's obscene. The mandibles aren't gonna do you much good against this thing. Time to reroll and see what we have. There we have it! Rebuke. Should I really need to go extra ham with vulnerability, I can use that. Oh. Still need to stay away from the black hole. Oh look! Spitfires. Can't remember them being a threat to this. Oh! Celestials. I can actually remember them being a threat. Come on, second ally, show up. Okay, he will show up for the fight. Wow, that's some obscene damage stacking, and he's dead. I didn't expect him to die that fast. That was also only like a dozen seconds. Uh-oh. Gotta race to the edge. That just reminds me of the old How to Train Your Dragon TV show. God, I really love How to Train the Dragon franchise. I especially love the first and the second one. The third one, whilst I also enjoyed it, was lacking in some departments. Mainly, I don't know, It's been a while since I saw them, honestly, so I haven't really figured out my mind for them. Unfortunately, there was the newer TV series, or like web series even, I don't know which one, but that one was awful. It was just really mid, and just a complete bastardization, honestly. Alright, let's see what we've got. I have a pretty devious idea with this, in the form of spontaneous generation. Okay, my swarmlings are actually taking a bit of damage now. That's not good. Those snappers, they hit hard. Sending bullet spammy enemies against me. Oh, this guy laughs in fried juggernaut. Okay, the game really loves to throw eclipses at me. Not that they're doing much. Oh, small fry. Even less effective. Okay, Scion could put up a bit more of a fight. But also, not really. Okay, Champion Juggernaut. Hopefully this guy is actually putting... Hopefully this guy is a worthy challenge. Never mind, he's also getting punished. Severely, even. Taken 6 grandeurs. So my level cap should be 56, but I am at level 54, which unfortunately means I'm not gonna get 5 times Ataraxia bonus powers. So yeah, magnitude it shall be. Oh yeah, now it's got more range! Just gotta stay away from the snappers, is all. Okay, bullets back. Okay, those trails actually did a number on my forces as well. Okay, there goes all my allies again. Just need to hold out now. There we go. Once I have my allies, it's basically over for the enemies. Oh, no, 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 no. Slow motion gameplay be like. Oh, gotta go for brother and Scion indeed. I took a bit of a beating from Scion's lance, but now I can take on Dweller without too much drama. +5 base Holland shields. You know what? I'll take it. It's not doing that much to stop my Swarmlings from taking a bunch of damage, but actually it seems to be doing a bit. They're still taking damage, but instead of ones, it's now zeros. So if I take Rampage, I may actually offset that entirely, or completely close to it. Once again, my computer hates this. It really is taking a number on the CPU. Just like how the tracers are taking a number on my swarmlings. We're now far enough into the game where Fukura plays again. One second in this game is 7 years in real life. Well, basically. If you awkwardly see a weird interruption or stitching, it's because I did stitch these two videos together.